Well, I think we have to reflect on just what an extraordinary moment this is. I think throughout the year we've been used to the royal family opening up in a way that we just previously haven't seen when it comes to their medical matters. And yet this feels like another really big step for the Prince and Princess of Wales. The Princess of Wales has obviously decided that in this next part of her cancer journey, she wants to be as open as possible. And that's involved filming this video of her and her family spending private time in Norfolk. Now, I think it tells us a number of different things in terms of what that video she wants to communicate through it. First of all, very clearly, she is now telling us that that preventative chemotherapy treatment is now finished. It's over. But also, I think what she very clearly wants us to understand is that, in a way, the last 9 months have in a way reset how she feels about life, about her family, about her official duties. And therefore, she talks a great deal about how this has been a very difficult time for her and her family, how it now also has refocused her as she kind of partakes and goes forward with this another path, really, in terms of her cancer recovery. And ultimately, her focus is remaining cancer-free. We're told very clearly at the moment we can't say that she is cancer-free, that she is still going through a recovery of sorts. But also what they are saying is that family is the most important thing for her, and they very clearly point out in terms of her royal duties, when we're going to see her again, that again at the moment remains fairly up in the air. She is still going to decide as and when she feels well enough to carry out engagements. It does mean that she is going to carry out a handful of engagements, we're told, between now and the end of the year, but certainly it isn't going to be a full return to public duty. She simply doesn't feel that she's able to do that, and she wants to focus on fully getting better.
Handful of engagements, Rhiannon, of course, I suppose we could presume which kind of things we may well expect to see the Princess of Wales at, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But first, let's just stay with the video releases. We're seeing pictures here of Kate surrounded by family, and you touched on sort of that importance of trying to, I guess it's really humanising Kate and the family, and how she feels, I guess, at this stage of her cancer journey, of wanting to be shown in this way, surrounded by those that she loves and love her.
Look, we don't see the royal family in this way. They're very much kind of dressed down, enjoying time in Norfolk, in the woodland up there, on the beaches. But I think what really comes across is this sense of her loving family and how they've really helped her to get through it. I think some of the most striking parts of that video are her and William cuddling up to each other, him giving her a kiss on the cheek. We simply don't see members of the royal family like that. And I think it, as you say, it has humanised the royal family. But I think also for them it's been important to open up. In her message, she again refers to others who are going through their own challenges when it comes to cancer, and talking about how from darkness, hopefully, there will come light. But yeah, it's an extraordinary video, especially when you consider just how private the family are. Certainly around the beginning of the year, you remember when there was all of that social media speculation about where is Kate, where is the princess, what's wrong with her. That was a huge strain on the family. I remember talking to people in the palace who were telling me that it was hugely upsetting for the family, and Prince William was frankly very angry about it. He felt that his family were being scrutinised and that they were under attack. So the fact that they've now decided that they want to show themselves there in Norfolk, which is always talked about as their kind of private sanctuary, is an extraordinary thing in itself.